Good afternoon. With the latest from the WRV newsroom, I'm Benedict Ferraby.
So we've spoken to the fans, now it's over for the players to deliver, and it's West Brom Women against Burnley Women.
Behind me is where the session has just taken place, encouraging the local people to improve their social interaction and physical well-being. The City of Wolverhampton Council, they're hosting an event called Every Woman, which looks to celebrate International Women's Day 2023. There are a number of guest speakers, including the Mayor of Wolverhampton, who has actually spoken to us about how important this day is for the city.
I think it's important, and it's important because we are talking about those shoulders that we here today we stand on.
Where the council's cabinet members will meet to rubber stamp the £12.5 million plans. Many locals, in particular business owners, will be hoping this goes a long way to boosting the local economy after the effects of the cost of living crisis. This comes just days after Wolverhampton was ranked 33rd in the top 50 worst places to live in the UK and has received criticism for a vast amount of empty shopping units in particular. So, what do the locals think needs improving?
I think the city centre would be a good start. I think that if we get a hold of that, then that was going to really bring a lot more people in.
The University of Wolverhampton Student Union is holding their 13th annual Students' Union Awards this April. Within this event, the nominees will be able to highlight their achievements as the awards are unveiled. Nominations close on Wednesday the 17th of April at midnight, and the ceremony will take place at the Molyneux Stadium on May the 23rd. Weeks after a cyber event also occurred at the University of Wolverhampton, there is still the occasional difficulty that students are facing on campus. However, the Student Union have also been doing all they can on that regard to enhance the students' experiences in the meantime with a survey regarding feedback, as some computers and on-campus services remain affected.
This shop is really essential for the local community. It started up during lockdown because there are families out there that they don't want a handout, but they still find this a bit of a struggle.
Since the Lionesses' exploits of winning the European Championships in 2021 and reaching the World Cup final in 2023, the popularity of women's football has seen a rapid increase. Whilst many have flocked to the Women's Super League or have often watched broadcasts on the BBC and Sky Sports, West Bromwich Albion are hoping to inspire the next generation of women's supporters.
Yeah, it's great. We're excited, aren't we? See the ladies, aren't we? We love seeing the ladies, don't we? Yeah.
They took on Huddersfield Town at the Hawthorns and hoped that this fixture would grow their popularity as they normally play their home fixtures at Redditch United.
It's been great to see. It's been really good to see the rise of women's football. To be honest, I've been following the Albion ladies for quite a bit now, quite a few seasons, and starting to see more people coming to matches, more interest. It's been good.
Hello and welcome to this afternoon's show. I'm Benedict Ferraby and here's what's coming up this afternoon. We'll be discussing the significant events from this afternoon's budget, how Wolves are one of the cheapest Premier League teams to watch, and much more. But first, here's Callum Burgess with your afternoon headlines. Wolves' under-21 side take on the German youth team Wolfsburg B. The local side will be looking to take their first victory in the group stage after losing the first two fixtures. Callum Burgess reports.
This morning, I'm stood outside of frosty Molyneux ahead of a Wolves under-21 game against Wolfsburg B tonight.
It's been very important because developing the Learning Centre, we want to make sure we get it right, we want to make sure it works for schools, and who better to tell us what works for schools than a school. They're a fantastic school to work with, and they have really put a lot of effort into the project work, and yeah, very pleased with the outcome.
And today I thought they showed what a great point for the team today. What type of side Burnley are. They're a great side in the league, and the position they are in the league shows that. But like I've always said, I back my players.
Very enjoyable. It's a nice hour session. Get a lot of benefits out of it. I went through a rough patch a couple of years ago. Last year, I sort of joined up with these guys, and it's gone from strength to strength. Fantastic.
Our correspondent Jack Thompson is with me. So Jack, what are the biggest things we can expect after today's announcements?
Well, the Chancellor Jeremy Hunt, unlike Kenneth Clark, didn't need a shot of whiskey for this budget statement this year, as it was the first Conservative budget in over 3 years.
So Fraser, a tough game against Leeds, but come out on the winning side. What's your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I think it was a tough game. Leeds are always a tough opposition. They run around a lot, but I think we kept the ball, we played well, and obviously a bit of quality got us the win.
You've continued your fine form at the start of the season today with a goal and assist. How did that feel?
Oh, I'm still buzzing. I'll just keep pushing and keep going.
How impressed have you been with the character of the squad? Obviously, a lot of the players have featured heavily in South Korea recently as well.
Well, that's a massive thing, and I'm glad you brought that up, because the lads have had a real slog. It's been they've had to deal with jet lag, they've had to deal with a ridiculous schedule of fixtures in terms of the physical demand, albeit a great experience. They could have easily come here and had a million excuses why they couldn't perform, and they didn't. We've had lads away on international duty that have also had emotional as well as physical sort of tests, if you like. And to a man, I thought they showed real sort of team spirit, real togetherness, real bravery to implement the game plan.
I'm also joined with co-host Benedict Ferraby and Callum Burgess. We have lots to talk about, so first off, Benedict.
So Ibrahim, how have you found the opening months of being the Vice-Chancellor at the University since your appointment?
Well, first of all, thank you all for inviting me for this podcast. I'm delighted to be here, and always really pleased to be meeting students, so thank you. I've really enjoyed my time. I am actually now in my 7th month, so time does go by very, very quickly. I have to say I'm enjoying every minute of being the Vice-Chancellor here. It's such a wonderful university. I am so proud of what we do here as an organisation, genuinely transforming lives and creating opportunity. So every day I wake up, I know I'm coming into a role and a job that has purpose, that has meaning. We make a difference, and that's really important. And it's been fascinating meeting so many students from all over the world, get to know them a bit better about their experiences here at the university. And our staff as well. They are so committed to delivering a really good students' experience, so passionate about helping students be successful. It's great, it's a wonderful place. I think we're a great institution, and I've enjoyed every minute of my 7 months that I've been here now.
The Wolverhampton Lock Flight was arranged by the Canal and River Trust, opening up some of the 21 locks within the city's boundary to the public. Locks 7 and 8 are currently undergoing restoration work, and Community Development Officer Gavin Passmore outlined the plans.
The works themselves have been going on for at least 6 weeks now, and we've been working on different parts of the locks up and down the 21 locks that are here in Wolverhampton. This weekend we're showing people inside Lock 7 where the work's just nearing completion, and the team is still working on Lock 8.
Wanderers will host league leaders Manchester City for one of the final games of the season. A win for Bruno Lage's men would give the team a chance for qualifying for the Europa Conference League, whilst a win for Man City would firmly give them the strongest chance of winning the Premier League title. Wolves go into this game after a brave fight back against Chelsea, which saw them claim a 2-2 draw, and go into this game against Manchester City. If they win, they will go 2 points behind West Ham in the final European space, but will have to beat the side looking to reinstate a 3-point gap at the top of the Premier League table. That's all we have time for. We'll be back with another WRV News Bulletin next week.